I don't write my own material sitting down. You know, I write, everything I do comes from the performance.
Yeah.
So the most important thing to me as a comedian is what's in here when I get out there. I mean, regardless of the way the people feel, you know, it's what's in here, and then when they respond, then we start to cook on that. And sometimes I feel free, sometimes I don't feel free. I've performed, weird things have happened, man, as a comedian. For instance, I think the best performance I've ever given in my life, I didn't want to go on because I had a headache.
I can understand.
I had a terrible headache, man, and I had noises to make, you know, because I get into that with the car thing, you know, and if you have a headache, you know, that kind of thing to yourself, you know, you say, how could I do this to me? Well, at that time, that's all I had written, and I didn't have, you know, like a Perry Como routine, you know, doing
And it's easy
little
in your head.
smoothie, but a good one. When the blue of the day. So I had to do the car thing, and I didn't want to go on. I didn't go and look for anybody, but the guy said, and another thing I had stopped doing was,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Zephyr Club is proud to present Mr. Bill.
I said, look, you know, if they don't know who's here by this time, you know, forget it. So I just walked out, you know, and I looked at the people and I said, I probably won't be on for long because I have a terrible headache. And they started laughing. So I said, no, I'm serious. And then I started talking about headaches, and it turned out to be really funny. And I stayed on stage, I swear, for 2 hours. 2 hours. That was the best and the longest performance I've ever given to me.
Yeah,
I mean, really 2 hours. Sometimes I've been out there for 30 minutes, and people have felt I was out there for a long time. You know. But it was that time, and then the other time was when I had a tooth pulled, and this is a true story. A tooth pulled, and it was in San Francisco. Pulled one out of the back here. This is an old Project Cavity I had, you know, and I loved it because I could work things around it. You ever had one of those cavities where, I mean, you can fail every once in a while where, you know, you'll drink something and you'll forget to put the dam up. Yeah, and the cold water will go right, and you say, You've never heard anybody when a nerve is hitting the tooth, you've never heard anybody go, oh my goodness! You know, whenever there's a cavity pain,
No one ever says my stars.
No,
or-
they never say
no.
my star, they don't say goodness gracious, oh my God. So he pulled his tooth, and it was about, I think about 10 o'clock in the morning, and he said, now, you know, I had the Novocaine in there, and the lip was hanging, you know, you put a cigarette on it, you know, and people say, hi, he said, blah, blah, fine. You know, and you could sit there and do like this, you know, and never know, and you smoke or put a cigar, you don't even know if the lid is in, or what. The only thing you hear, you know, you hear, oh, I got the lid in, and, you know, turn it around. So, he said, here's some pills to take in case of pain. So I said, you know, I've had teeth pulled before, it never bothered me. So I just left the codeine there and went on home. And somewhere around 3 o'clock, man, old Novocaine just starts leaving, you know.
Walking away.
Yeah, and in walks pain, you know. Kitty-coo! And I just, and I had to go to work that night. And now, you know, there's nothing like a pain from a tooth thing, because it just goes up, and then it puts something around your forehead, and just tightens, you know. And no matter what position you put yourself in, you can't get away from it. You know, you're always trying to run away from the pain. Do this, you know, and especially to put the head down so the blood flows. Wow! You know, and so So this lady came in. I called the doctor, and he was not in, so I couldn't get any dope. So this lady says to my wife, she says, well, I have some Midol tablets. So, I just looked at her, I said, now, isn't that for, she said, yeah. I said, well, no, I ain't got no business taking it. So she said, no, it is great for pain. I said, I don't want it. So I sent her out for some, I can't name the brand, but they came back. I took 5 of them, and pain just kicked them all over. Whack, get out, boom, whack. The ingredient most doctors recommend.
I see.
I took everything, milk of magnesia, anything. Try to flush it out.
Attacked it from the wrong end.
Everywhere, man, anything. So, finally I said to the lady, I said, look, can I talk to you for a second? I said, now, is there any ill effects from I'm a man, But she said, no, take it. And so I took 2 of them. And I swear to you, I took those 2, and man, within 30 minutes, said, gone. And I said, golly. And I went to the drugstore. She gave me 2 of hers, her last 2. Now I go to the drugstore. So the druggist says, can I help you? I said, yes, I'd like a thing of Midol. And I said, it's for me.
That's weird.
Druggist looked at me and said, I don't care. There's a lot of guys come in here and get it. And I took them all night long and never had any pain. Of course, now every 28 days.
Now, wait a minute.